loves. So today we're going to do that first impression tutorial where I use all of the new stuff that I got from Sephora. I'm going to try it all out for the first time, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to start with the Glam Glow Starter to hydrate my skin. I always love their packaging. It's always so cute. This stuff smells so good. I've heard a lot of good things about this stuff. A lot of people have said that it looks really nice under makeup, so I'm excited to try it. Is it glowy? So I think that I'm just going to kind of count that as my primer for today and see how that goes. I think I'm going to use the Rainforest Sea foundation from Tarte that I haven't used before, and again mine is in Fair Neutral. I'm not sure if I'm going to need a foundation mixer yet or not. This bottle is so pretty and I love the little, it's got a little dropper. I'm going to start with just like a pump worth and see how it goes. So I'm going to start first with a brush and then probably go back in with a beauty blender. Maybe this will be fine. Let's see. I think I'm going to go in with a little more. Say maybe like medium coverage. You can still see a lot of redness on my face and stuff too, but we'll get that with concealer. I'm going to use the new Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. And I have mine in Whiteout in Light 1 Neutral. I wasn't sure if the lightest one would be light enough, but I think that it is. These aren't as creamy as I would like them to be, but I don't know. I do love the packaging. I think it's super cute. So I'm going to start with L1 Neutral. It's super thick. I really don't need the white one, because you can see how fair this concealer is. So I'm going to try blending out with my fingertip first and then going in with a sponge. Do I look crazy right now? I think I look a little crazy. It's funny, I never used to use beauty sponges at all. This one's the Makeup Revolution Pro Blend Sponge. I'm sure you guys assumed that and know that because I'm obsessed with this little guy. But now that I started using them, oh my goodness. What was I doing? I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I don't know. I feel like the coverage of the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation underneath my eyes gives such better coverage than like anything else. Like, it's not bad coverage. I just can still see some of the darkness, so it makes you want to go back in, and I just feel like that's a lot of product to be putting underneath your eyes. Like, I can still see, I have this like dark spot over here. Still see that. I don't know. I hate ever saying anything bad about a product. It might just not be right for me. And I'm like, should I not be blending it out with a beauty sponge? Is that stealing too much product? But I don't know. This one normally doesn't steal too much product. Like, it gives lighter coverage than a brush would, but it doesn't soak up as much product as like the original Beauty Blender does for me. No, look, it's still dark under there. Maybe I just have really bad bags today. I don't know. I want to love it. That's the problem, is I really want to love this concealer because I love a lot of things from the Kat Von D line. It might just be too thick for my skin. It's weird. It's like super thick, but it doesn't give the type of coverage that I expect from it. I don't know. And I feel like everything always looks better underneath this ring light than it does in real life. It just kind of blurs things out a little bit. And I don't have a new powder, so I'm just going to use my usuals. Right, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Definer. Still haven't used this guy yet either. Kind of like that. It's not as bold as a lot of other brow products. It just kind of gives a soft color, but it filled in my brow really fast. This one's my trouble brow though, so. I really like that. Definitely approve going in the makeup bag. Anastasia brow gel, I want to use this one. I really want to try the colored ones of these because I have fallen in love with this brow gel, the clear one. I'm going to try and use both of these guys today. So the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and then the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. Since I put concealer in my lid, I'm not going to bother priming today because I don't feel like it. I think I'm going to start with Raw Sienna, which is this guy down here. I'm just using a Sigma E38. Just going to buff that in. Whoa. Forget how pigmented these can be sometimes. Dang girl, look at that. Oops. I'm just gonna keep blending that out. I was trying to keep this color subtle, but I again, I don't know why I forgot. I've been using a lot of Anastasia shadows lately, but I feel like with every palette she puts out or with every new set of shadows she puts out, they just get better and better. I'm going to dip into just my white face powder a little bit with just the same brush and just kind of blend out the edges because I went a little higher than I wanted to. And that'll just kind of lighten them out. Lighten them out? Lighten it up, you know. Hopefully you know what I mean. I'm just going to use the brush that it came with and a little bit of that same raw sienna shade and put it on my lower lash line. Just connect that up. I'm going to use Love Letter, which is that beautiful, the berry shade. I'm going to start with just like a little sponge tip applicator to keep myself in control. I feel like I really can control where the product goes when I use one of these, and then I usually go back in with a brush a little bit on the outer corner. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, but fluffy brush that I came with. I'm going to put a tiny bit of Love Letter on my lower lash line too, just on the outer corner, I think. I'm going to use a little bit of Tempera, this top one right here, for my brow bone. Break out the Moonchild palette. I'm going to use a little bit of glitter glue. This is the lime crime one, a tiny bit. I think I'm going to use Spectre and Element. Start with Element, the red one. And then Spectre. So it's going to blend the edges. I'm going to take a little bit more glitter glue and put it on the lower lash line. Just having the Spectre shade underneath there. I'm going to take a little bit of Element, the red one, on my fancy applicator here. I don't have a new liner, so I'm just going to use my Physicians Formula. I Booster Pen in Ultra Black and do a wing. I'm going to do some mascara. I think I'm just going to wear the Glamorous Lashes from Socialize. My bad thing about that House of Lashes lash glue, it's black. If you mess up, you're just like... Now it just looks like my liner's messed up. See, I didn't get any contour stuff, so I'm just going to use something that I don't use often, haven't used in a long time for some reason. I don't know why. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. Obviously, you guys know what this looks like. Mine, I've barely used it. So we're going to dip into this guy, and I'm just going to use the coolest tone shade over here. I'm just going to use a tapered blush brush. It's my lazy contour brush. I like it. I don't know why. I remember when I first got it, I wasn't as impressed with it. I think it's because everyone was so in love with it. I don't know. I like it though. I do feel like it would be applying a little better if I would have set my full face with powder. I only set like my T-zone because I feel like that foundation is still a little, not sticky, but creamy. I guess that's the right word. Contour that shade, girl. I don't think I want to do blush. I go through phases where I'm really into blush, and then I go through phases where I'm just like, I just kind of use the contour shade as a blush, because I like bronzy blushes anyway, so I usually can get away with just doing that. You do you, though. Ooh, I really want to use the Moonchild palette. I know this is not available at Sephora, and I don't know if it's ever going to be, but I'm just really excited to use it. Okay, so I'm just going to mix Blue Ice and Pink Heart and see how that goes. I just want to mix them all, but I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I'm using blue ice just on the center of my face. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe some pink heart. I don't know. I'm going to dip into this guy and use a little bit. This is Gleam, the Glow Kit and Gleam of Crushed Pearl to just kind of hopefully neutralize that blue, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's just going to make it. Oops. Now I just want to put a little of this on too. I need to put on all the highlighters right now. Oops. I just keep saying oops, but there's no going back now. And then I have Bauhaus, and I think I'm just going to use a Colourpop liner. Okay, so we are going to use Creature. And then we're just going to do Bauhaus. I'm going to go back to the Gleam Glow Kit and just use a little of Crushed Pearl on my inner corner with my classy ass sponge tip applicator. Roll. Sorry about the sun, guys. I think that's everything. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have you tried out any of these products? Which ones are your favorite? I would love to know. Really enjoyed all of them. The only one that I was kind of iffy on is the concealer. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but everything else is beautiful. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of first impressions tutorial where I just kind of used a whole bunch of new products. I do think that the foundation ended up working out. It doesn't look too dark. I don't know how it looks on camera, but when I look in the mirror, it looks fine, especially with everything else on the face. As always, let me know what you guys want to see next down below in the comments, and there should be a link hopefully down below on how to vote for the Freedom Makeup Awards. Anyway, that's everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.